We know that the SABC board has been shortlisted and the interim board members have also come up. Names such as Chris Naidu, Khanyisile Gwenyama, just to name but a few. What exactly is your take moving forward on this particular names that I've just cited?
I don't want to concentrate on individuals. I want to concentrate on what kind of people do SABC need, especially in this era where we are dealing with real radical transformation. SABC needs people who will be able to protect your 90%. And when we talk about 90%, we are not just dealing with artists. We are dealing with business, tenders within the organization. Because when I was still there, what we did is to make sure that even in the provinces, local business people, they do business with SABC locally. In the past, all people who were doing business with SABC, they were big companies based in Johannesburg. We have get rid of that to say, if you have SABC example in Limpopo, people in Limpopo, they should be able to do business with SABC. That is what we called part of 90% from a point of view of business. But also, you know, when we talk about 90%, people don't understand what we mean by 90%. We mean creating new jobs. We need to creating sustainable jobs, because we have been paying all this money artists outside this country. Our own artists, they suffer in South Africa. It's like a father who's blessing some children outside, but not his own children. South Africa has been doing that. So this is the time for us to stop that. So what you need, what kind of business, what kind of a board you need, is people who understand that SABC is not a profit company. SABC is there to serve the public. If it is a public entity, you can't concentrate on money. I know that people have been saying that 90% advertisers, sponsorship, they have run away. That is a real propaganda, and it is misleading. It is not true. I know that we have been engaging all these advertisers, business people, sponsorship people, so they have been willing to invest in the SABC. The investors, they don't look whether you have international content or local content. They look whether your content is appealing to the audience, whether you attract more audience in your own content. So if you look at the SABC, the money that we generate from local content. All the local content soapies or dramas, they beat international content. How can you say that local content is causing SABC loss? Actually, local content is generating more revenue than international content. I just want to put that, because I have been hearing analysts say, no, local content has damaged the revenue of the SABC. That is misleading.
And then speaking about the names that I've cited, we know that there was personal attacks from Chris Naidu on you, especially at the ad hoc committee. Can you elaborate on that?
You see, Chris Naidu, I still stick to what I said earlier. He's not a person that you can rely on. He can't serve the SABC. He doesn't have any credibility in him. Chris Naidu, he's part of the previous board. If he's part of the previous board, when the same ad hoc committee said all the board members who were serving that board, they were not credible. Why this one person is credible when other people left the SABC? So he's not really, it's politics there when it comes to Krish. I mean, he's not the person who can serve the interest of South Africa. He's not even willing. He's serving his own narrow agenda. That is what Chris Naidu does at the SABC. But also, if Chris Naidu was part of us, we have been taking decision, including the board, including the directors, all of us. If the SABC board is bad, which means all of us were bad. All of us, we should not be there.
And then just wrapping up the shortlisted names of the SABC and those that did not make the list, do you feel that names such as Snuki Zikalala should actually be given an opportunity also to be on the list?
No, I don't think Snuki Zikalala was a bad person. In my view, I don't think Snuki Zikalala was a bad person. Snuki Zikalala did understand transformation when it comes to the SABC, and he fought for the workers there, especially news room. He transformed newsroom. He contributed to empower people who were working in the SABC. I mean, I have my own different view. We fought with Snuki, but I can't take the good stuff that he has been doing at the SABC. So that one I can't take it away, because I think, in my view, he did contribute very positively when it comes to the lives of news people in that newsroom.
You've also been quoted as saying that there's still a war between you and the SABC. Can you elaborate on that phrase, a war between you and the SABC?
I don't know whether it is war or I was referring to the battles between myself and the SABC, because there is a CCMA matter that we are dealing with. My lawyers are busy with the CCMA. What I said, I need to subpoena all people who took decision for my dismissal, because really it was politically motivated. I believe that if you go to CCMA, they will be independent. They will deal with issues as issues are, and I think that I'll be cleared. You know that from the ad hoc committee, they went and investigated SABC. I was the main person. Everybody from day one until the end of the ad hoc committee, people saying Hlaudi has done 1, 2, 3. They deny Hlaudi to come and give evidence. I mean, we make presentation through my lawyers. You know, some of political parties, UDM, fought the battle for me to come and give evidence, because everybody, they were saying Hlaudi is the one who was taking decision. And I'm not apologetic about those decisions that I have taken at the SABC, because those were right decisions, and I still stand by everything that I did at the SABC, because those decisions were in the interest of the public of South Africa.
Your words on, we know that ANN7 and TNA have been sold to Mzwanele Manyi, rather a company owned by Mzwanele Manyi. What exactly is your views on that?
My view is it is good, because that space of media is occupied by white people. So you need black people to enter into that space. But also you need people to make sure that when they enter into that space, they understand why they are in that space. Because if you don't understand why you are in that space, you are going to fail. For me, what is key is I think Manyi has done well to negotiate with the Guptas, because you know it is very difficult for a black person to be borrowed money. I mean, I'm happy that the Guptas did borrow him money, which he needs to pay back. But also it is empowerment for black people. I think all of us South Africans, we should enjoy that, at least for the first time in the history of South Africa, you have a black owner of media in Jimmy Manyi. We congratulated the Guptas for selling TV part, including the newspaper, to Jimmy Manyi. We congratulate the Guptas for doing that.
And then from your view, do you think that this is a way of fronting? Because there's a lot of social media as well as other people coming out saying that Mzwanele Manyi possibly could be fronting for the Gupta family. What exactly is your take on that?
You know, I think all people, even people who are buying their own house, they go to and borrow money at the banks. They don't have money. For me, I think it's the same thing. Money went, borrow money, and if you can pay back the money, Even the bank, they will borrow you money. So I don't see the difference why people should argue that money is fronting. But also it depends what the contract says. Because if the contract is saying, no, we borrow you and you own this house, if you pay your bond, like if you pay your bond, you'll own up the house. But if you can't pay back, which means those people, they will still have a say because you owe them. But for me, I'm happy that Jimmy Manyi is in charge. He's the owner. I think if you look in South Africa, it is not just Jimmy Manyi. Why should we make an issue about Jimmy Manyi? All these people, BEE, most of them, today they have money, they are big business because they have been borrowed money by the owners. So I don't know why should we concentrate on Jimmy Manyi. Actually, we should support Jimmy Manyi. Because also the problem again is even black people. Some of them, they are not happy because a black person is owning a media house. Some of black people are not happy. For me, I don't know when we talk about and black, white and black, because sometimes for me, you are black, but inside you are white.
Will you be taking up a job as a COO of ANN7 or TNA anytime soon?
Hey, I have outgrown to be an employee. I have outgrown that space. If I go to a private sector, I don't think I can go there and become whether your CEO or COO, maybe the chairperson. But I'm focusing on the SABC now because I still have the battle with the SABC. I need justice to be done at the SABC, especially the way they treated my disciplinary hearing. I need to subpoena all these board members who took that decision to discipline me, and I still stick to what I did at the press conference. So there is nothing wrong that I did. So I need justice, and I believe that the CCMA will handle matter differently.
And if not taking up a position as COO, could we expect that you might be having shares or owning in Hlaudi or any other company that might take up ANN7 and TNA?
Hlaudi Mootseoneng like power. Any position that I will occupy is the position with power. If there is no power in that position, I will never accept any position. I want a position where I will take decisions and implement those decisions in the interest of South Africans. That is what I want. If you come to me, I don't have power, forget. I won't accept. No. I don't want to enter into that space now because I have many offers, private sector, including some of the broadcasters, including people who are running their own business privately. Politics, I'm in that space also. People are engaging me, but you know I belong somewhere. I have been talking to people that I belong somewhere. So some people, they want me to join their party, political party, but I belong somewhere. I'm not going to reveal where I belong. You can do your own research, you'll realize where I belong, but I belong somewhere.